What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart for another Copart walk around. Let's jump into this today with number one on my list, the thumbnail. It looks like it might have been a previous police truck. So here it is, a Ram 2500 heavy duty with the 5.7 Hemi. Let's take a look at it. It's hail damaged, but other than hail damage, I don't really see anything else too wrong with it. I don't know if it's a run and drive. It's missing the sticker. In fact, a lot of these are missing the stickers, so I don't know what year it is. I don't know if it's a run and drive. I don't know if it's an insurance or a private party. I have no idea. We're gonna walk around it though and just check it out. It's got good tires so far. The body, aside from hail's in good shape. Of course, four-wheel drive, short bed. This thing's actually pretty nice so far. It's got the spotlights on the sides, kind of like a police vehicle. Let's take a look at the interior. This is nice. Oh, it smells like something died in here. Oh man. Definitely a work truck. What is that? Where is that smell coming from? Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna. That makes me a little sick to my stomach there. That's weird. There's no carpet in it, and I don't see anything in it, but it smells like, imagine you left your garbage sitting outside for a week in the heat, and then you came back to it. That's what this smells like. Oh my. It ain't getting any better neither. Suck it up. Oh, well, that might be why. It's full of water. How did water get in here? Okay. Yeah, it's full of water. I don't know how that happened, but that might be the smell. It really doesn't look too bad in here. Uh-oh, what is all this? This is the CAN bus, isn't it? Yeah, I believe this is the CAN bus. My Jeep had something like this, and this is what you would plug into to reprogram my Jeep. So I'm assuming that's what that is. I'm sure it has no power. I see no lights on at all. I'll put the key in. Oh, hold on. It runs. 142,000 miles on the odometer. Check engine lights on. Doesn't run too bad. There's your manual four-wheel drive selector right there. Let's see what year it is. I'm guessing it's like a 12 or 13. Where is it? Tire pressure. Tire pressure. There it is. It is a 2013. I hear a slight exhaust leak. Sounds like it might be a donut gasket. Sounds like it's too far back to be a manifold leak. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's coming from the engine. It sounds like it's coming from somewhere a little further back. Water pump's recently been replaced. It's probably hard for you guys to see, but if you look way down there, you might be able to see a shiny new water pump. This thing runs great. It runs great. I was gonna back off of doing truck content, guys, but I had a lot of you in the comment section that said, please keep doing trucks. You love trucks. Well, let me tell you something. That's kind of my specialty here in Oklahoma. We got trucks galore. I mean, rows and rows of trucks. Hell, there's an Excursion right there I'm thinking about looking at with a nice little lift kit on it. But I wanted to start out with this one. I'm surprised that it fired right up. Didn't need a jump start or anything. Let's climb in. A little bit of seat damage. Boy, I don't want to get in this. It really stinks. It really... Oh, wow. It smells so bad. So bad. Whew, hard to believe that's all from a little bit of water, because it smells like garbage. Air conditioning is on. Important window works. Less support. I can't stay in this. Oh my God. This is rough. Gears, forward, backward. All right, what more you want, man? I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Whew. This one sucks. It's definitely been a work truck. Lots of hail damage. Like I said, aside from the hail damage, other than that, you know, if you're looking for a work truck, this thing's great, man. The 5.7 is a tried and true engine, 4-wheel drive. You got, I think that's a Warren front brush guard right there. I mean, it's not a bad truck. The lights, I don't know, you know, gimmicky, kind of looks like that. I don't know if it was a police truck or not. The lights, I don't know. If you put a light bar on top, maybe it'd look kind of cool. But without the light bar, it's kind of gimmicky looking. But still, not a bad looking truck. I did see some damage up here that I missed. It sits so high, it's really hard to see all the damage. But there's definitely damage to the roof as well. But all the glass is good. If you can deal with getting that nasty smell out of it, this might not be a bad truck, man, especially if you're just using it for a work truck. Next, we got a good old Ford Excursion. Again, with the hail damage, there's going to be a lot of hail damage vehicles here in Oklahoma. We've had storms since the beginning of storm season out here, and we've had nothing but hail and tornadoes. So there's going to be a lot of damage. I really like, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not generally a big fan of aftermarket lights. Typically, I think they look really gimmicky and really kind of chintzy, you know, cheap quality, and they just don't look good, especially compared to like factory headlights. And I know the factory headlights on these typically look pretty bad, but when they're cleaned up and they're clear and you can see through them, I think they look better than most of the aftermarket alternatives. However, with that said, I really like these headlights. It gives it a nice, more modern design, and I think it actually looks really, really good. I don't know who makes those, but that's pretty nice. You got some really meaty tires. You've got some Wild Trail CTXs. I don't know who makes that, but yeah, Wild Trail CTX, good tread. Definitely got a lift kit on this one. Very nice. I like the Excursion, but this isn't going to be the diesel. It's going to have a probably a 5.4 in it. Got your tow package, barn doors. I like this. I like this. I could deal with the hail damage. Who cares? It's got power too? No kidding. This one does not smell like garbage. You can fold this down and up, and there's your third row seat. This thing's got so much room. So much room. This is in pretty good shape. Again, aside from the hail damage, the interior is really nice. It looks like somebody really took care of this. Man, it's got a lot of hail damage. So I don't know how well that comes out on video, but it got hammered pretty good. Let's climb in. And let's see if she wants to fire up. See what it does. Oh, we can turn that off. 206,000 miles. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. What is all of this? What is all of that? Is that fire extinguisher residue? Hold on. Let me take this key out. Let's check under the hood real quick and see. Let's see what's going on. Oh, this isn't the original color either, is it? This is gold underneath. Is the whole truck that way? Yeah, whole truck is that way. It's been repainted black, and they didn't do the jams. They cheaped out on it. Hey, I've done it myself. No shade here. Let's see. Oh, I smell gas. Yeah, it's been on. Oh, wow, I smell gas. Oh, yeah, there's gasoline literally everywhere under the hood here. Everywhere. Yeah, this thing shouldn't even have power. Can we get this off? Yeah, let's take this off. Let's take that off. We'll leave that, the negative is stuck on there pretty good. We're going to leave that off. Huh, okay. Yeah, she was definitely on fire, guys. Okay. This is one I think we're just gonna pass on. All right, let's move on. Let's see what's next. Yeah, I drove the Banana today. I can't believe I'm actually bringing this thing through the Copart yard with all this stuff out here, but I had to move it because there was people walking up to it. They thought it was like a car that might be coming up for sale, so definitely wanted to go and drag it over here where I could keep a closer eye on it. Let's look at this Power Stroke diesel right here, Ford F-250. Love that grill. I love those wheels and tires too. That's nice, real nice. This one's got a sticker on it. It's an 06, I think it says it's a Lariat XLT Super Duty. Ooh, well, I didn't see that, did I? You know, really, how bad is that? All right, I'll bet there's no frame damage from this. I don't know what happened there, but that bumper got ripped up. But it looks to me like if you threw a bed in a bumper, if you buy the bed, you're typically, if you're lucky anyway, you're typically going to be able to get the bed, tailgate, tail lights all together, bumper separate. Since you're going to be buying both, you could probably work out a better deal with the salvage yard for all of it. I think you could throw a bed on this and be okay. I mean, you just don't know though, right? There could definitely be underlying frame damage. This doesn't look bad at all. I would put money there's no frame damage on this. Look at this, it's got bags too. It's got bags. What happened here? The paint on this door is gone. The rest of the truck looks good. The paint on this portion of the cab is gone too. That's bizarre. That is bizarre. Doesn't smell bad. A little wore out for sure. It's been used. Overall though, not bad. I see an aftermarket touchscreen in there. This is decent, guys. I mean, you know me, I'm not really a Power Stroke guy. To each their own. It's just not my preference. I'm a Cummins guy. Looks like there was a tuner or something in here that is now missing. That's unfortunate that they took it out. Let's pop the hood. This one doesn't have any lights coming on inside. Oh, the key was left on. That probably helped with that. That seat is trash. That center console is pretty trashed as well. That's what's going on under the hood. We'll make sure this one wasn't on fire first. How's that sound? Oh, come on, my goodness. Let's see what goodies are under here. 3 of 23, that's a new battery. That's a new battery. I don't know what happened to that oil cap, but that thing's seen better days too. Let's come over here and see if it's got another new battery. It does. It does. It's got 2 new batteries. Both of them from 2023. So somebody had just spent some money on this a couple months ago before they got smacked in the back there. Honestly, you throw a bet on this, and I'll bet you could even find one the same color. This looks like a solid truck. Let's put a jump on it real quick. I only got 1 jump pack, so let's hope it can start it. Well, I hear noise, so the GB150 is doing its job. I don't really want to sit in this chair, but I will. Boy, they got the radio blaring for the copyright, don't they? Let's get that off right now. So I'm going to keep talking until I can get this radio off so that I don't get myself in trouble. There we go. Whew. Every time on a diesel, man. It's every time on a diesel. Oh, wow. That's duct tape residue. Oh, yeah. And I just sat in that. That's great. All right. Every single time on it, and it's always the ground. See what I mean? It's always the ground. I don't know how many times I've told you all this. And it'll do it, typically for me, about 3 or 4 times before it finally bites on good enough to start it up. Let's try it again. Well, the glow plug light is off. I mean, it's hot. I don't think this one runs, guys. Check gauges. I'm not going to burn up my booster pack on this one truck. it probably lost its prime. I find that all the time out here. 357,000 miles on the odometer on this one. I can't burn up the booster pack on one car. Nah. Well, we made quick work of that one, didn't we? I wouldn't say that it's not going to start. It very possibly could have just lost its prime, man. And when a diesel loses its prime, it can be it could be a real pain. I had an F250 with a 7.3, and I lost my prime on that because I accidentally ran it out of diesel. I know, how do you run it out of diesel, right? It's got a fuel gauge, but I did. I ran it out of diesel, and let me tell you, getting that thing to run again was kind of a pain. So when these things sit for long periods of time, and I can't see the pickup date, but it's right here, 6 of 23, so that wasn't that long ago. It's been a month. But how long has it been sitting at the insurance lot, you know, or a body shop, or whoever had it before then? How long has it been sitting not running? It could be months, and it could have potentially lost its prime. Unfortunately, I don't have enough juice in my booster pack there to sit here and crank and crank and hope that we get the prime back. It could be as simple as it lost its prime, or it could be there's something wrong with it. Mice or rats, or who knows, squirrels could have got into it. With that said, I'm gonna put it on my list because I really think this is an easy fix. I'll bet you could fix it for I don't know, $1,500, probably $1,500 for a bed, bumper, taillights, tailgate, and get the prime back to it. I bet this thing runs and drives just fine. I bet it does. You know, looking at it from this profile, I actually really like how low it is. They lowered it pretty good. They did. I mean, they definitely took, I don't know, maybe an inch and a half, I would guess, off the front and the back. I think it looks pretty good lowered like that. I like the banana. I do. Meanwhile, we got all these cars sitting out here. So why don't we take a little walk, see what else we can find. That Ram right there, Cummins 3500, nice mega cab, but well, the mega cab is smashed and the rear axle is gone. Drive shaft is ripped out. Oh, there's the rear axle right there. That's excuse me, sir, you can't park that there. I don't know what these guys were pulling. Good God, man. How do you rip the entire rear axle out of the back of your truck? This is a beefy truck, man. They ripped the whole axle out of it. I couldn't tell you how you do that. I don't know how you do that. But yeah, that one's a goner, man. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that before. Everything is still there. It's just behind it. Another Ford Super Duty dually. Man, I actually like these. I really like these. What happened to this? Storm damage, I bet. Had a lot of that out here lately. That doesn't look that bad to me. Replace the windshield. What's wrong here? I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong. A-pillar looks good. Okay. There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else. Frame rails look good. Tow hooks look good. Core support looks good. What is going on here? A little damage to the fender. Obviously, the hood, the windshield, this mirror. Oh. You gotta look. You gotta pay attention. Oh, wow. Hold on. There's more. Wow. Okay. Boy, it's an expensive truck too. It's just an expensive truck. Oh man, the Platinum Super Duty. I think, JR, I think this one would give your truck a run for its money. I do, as far as the price is concerned. Now, I'll tell you, I do like the dualies. I think they look cool, all right? But aside from looking cool, maybe having a little bit of extra traction, a lot of people think if you got a dually, you can actually tow more because you've got more tires, more wheels to hold the extra weight. And that's absolutely not the case. The more weight you add to a truck, the less it can actually tow. You know, you throw a Cummins in it and you can tow less. And then you add four-wheel drive and you can tow less. You add the dually, you can tow less. You add a long bed and you can tow less. All of the extras that you're throwing on, including, you know, all of the fancy stuff on the interior, the power running boards and the big fancy leather seats. You start adding all of this stuff up and the towing capacity gradually gets reduced. Now with that said, obviously with a diesel, it's not going to have any trouble pulling things around. But the issue is the more stuff you add onto it, the more weight is on the frame. It's not so much the diesel engine that can't handle it, it's the frame. So you start adding a bunch of stuff to your truck, and before you know it, your towing capacity is actually going downhill. With that said, these things can tow a freight train, man. Not an issue. Oh yeah. All right, you know, listen, it's a nice place to be. It's got the Bang & Olufsen stereo system. Nice little, the touchscreen's a little small for my taste, but compared to my Ram 3500, which I'm not really driving right now, I'm trying to keep the miles off of it, man. I put 20,000 miles on it in 6 months. So I'm trying not to put miles on it. It's got a 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty, and I'm at 80,000, so I'm trying real hard, and it's a 2021. I'm trying real hard to keep the miles off, so I'm driving all of my car lot cars. The Kia Forte, the truck, I'm driving the Mercedes, I'm driving all of them, and keeping the miles off of my stuff. I'm gonna tell you this though, my Ram 3500 is a basic truck, all right? It does have four-wheel drive. It is not a dually, it is not a long bed, it is not a mega cab, you know, and it doesn't have, well, it doesn't have any of this. I wish it had some of this, but it has none of it. No air-conditioned seats and heated seats. It's very plain Jane basic. This is a really, really nice place to be. I gotta admit that. This is nice. I could, oh yeah, the air-conditioned seats are on. I'm like, man, it's not, it's so nice. My backside is getting nice and cool because it's hot out here, guys. It's hot out here. It's 82 degrees and it's only 9:54 in the morning. Well, this is a nice truck. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I may be a Ram fanboy here, but this is nice. This is real nice. With that said, I know that JR said he paid over $100,000 for his truck, and it is a beautiful beast of a truck. But hell no. Hell no, man. I've been there, done that. And I didn't care for it all that much. When it comes time to trade it in, I end up losing my backside on that TRX. And hell, I had a Ram 2500 Cummins Laramie Longhorn Edition, and that thing was loaded. That thing was loaded. And I paid, I think, $85 for that. That one, I could probably do something like that again, maybe someday, but $100,000. I don't think I want to do that on another truck, man. With that said, beautiful, beautiful Ford. I think this is my first time actually really getting up close and looking at one of these, and it is nice. Well, right next to the Power Stroke is a Chevrolet. A good old Chevrolet 2500 HD. I got a feeling this is the gas engine. I don't see anything that says Allison on it or Dirty Max. She's banged up pretty good, really good actually. I don't think there's a straight panel on this truck. No, there's not. There's not. It is rippled, side swiped, and smashed absolutely everywhere. And I don't think I'm gonna fit through there, guys. Looks like it was smashed on the backside, on the other side as well. This poor thing got hammered. I think it went on its side. I do. I think it went on its side. Look at the damage there. No, it couldn't have. Couldn't have gone on its side. This mirror is still perfectly intact. If it went on its side, that mirror would have been the first thing to go. It's the furthest sticking out. I don't know what happened. That's a strange side swipe. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh. A little bit of rocker damage down there, guys. Let me see if I can get through here. Yeah, that's a tad bit of damage. And then over here, good Lord, man. Wow. All right, well, I'm gonna say that one's a no-go. And behind it, another 2500 High Country. Well, I wonder what happened there. Good night. You never know what you're gonna find out here, man. Just walking around, and I enjoy it. I do. I enjoy coming out here, looking around. I enjoy seeing the different types of accidents. And one of the things I really enjoy is just when I walking around these vehicles, trying to figure out like what happened. Like I wonder what happened. This one looks like a tree fell on it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say did you get that was a dad joke? All right. If you did get it, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think a tree fell on it. I do. I don't see. Yeah, I do. Right there. I'll bet this. Let's see if the door opens. It does. Are you kidding me? The freaking door works. Going out on a limb, there's a piece of bark right there. So there we go. And the door still closes too. Wow. Okay. Storm damage. I told you there's going to be a lot of that out here for quite a while, because we still have storms coming through. Just hell, for me, it was just yesterday. We had tennis ball size hail. And you know, you can't get away from it in Oklahoma, man. It's just a fact of life. Is this Ford worth looking at, or should we move on and see what else we can find? I don't know. This doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad. Actually, this looks pretty good. This one on the other hand, yeah, crispy critter right there. I don't think I even want to sit my bag on it, but I'll tell you this, that ranch hand bumper, you throw a little spray paint on her, that thing be good as new. All right, I'm gonna make this the last one of the video, guys. It's an F2 Nifty XLT Super Duty, and I suspect that it was an engine fire. I haven't cheated. I haven't looked yet, but I suspect an engine fire, and I'm going to show you guys why. Not because of this one, but this one actually looks pretty good. The outside actually looks really good. However, this is kind of the tell for me. When you see a hood that's got the paint peeling right off of it, like in a very concentrated area, here's your sign. If you guys know where that come from, drop the comment below. Pretty famous comedian said it. Here's your sign. All right. The truck looks really nice, and judging from the damage on the hood, it doesn't look like the fire burned too hot for too long, just enough to get that paint off. Now, there could still be some pretty substantial damage under there, but hold on. Let's take a look. How bad could it be? Are you serious? I just opened it. Ugh. I did, and it didn't open. Let's try it again. Uh-oh. Yeah, another sign that may have been on fire. Come on. Oh. Nope. She don't want to open. There's a trick to opening hoods that are stuck. Give me a second. Now, this doesn't always work, and some of you are not going to be happy about it. See this little rock right here? What I do is I'll find a decent sized rock on the ground. I pull up on the hood as hard as I can, and I carefully put a rock inside of it. And then once the rock has got tension on the hood, I go inside and I push the button to see. No, that didn't work. Well, it's not foolproof, and this time it didn't work. As soon as I said that, I gave it a good nudge. It came right open. I swear it came right open. All right, moment of truth. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay, that's exactly what I said. You can see where the fire got the hood right there in the middle, dead in the center. It's a Coyote engine. Somebody's pulled the coils on this side and the fuel rail. It must have been a leaking injector over here. How bad is it? I can hardly see down there, guys, so you'll have to tell me if you see anything that looks catastrophic. There are several wires that are melted down there, a few hoses, but I don't think it's anything that can't be spliced back together. It's probably just wires going to the fuel injectors. That's not super complicated. I knew it. I knew it was a fire. Battery's still hooked up. that's a little surprising, but here it is. Battery's still hooked up. It's a nice looking truck. It's got some fuel wheels. Looks like it's got some Bilstein struts and shocks, whatever you want to call them. Nice running boards. Paint looks decent. Interior is very nice on this. I mean, really, and that's kind of rare. The interiors on these are usually pretty nasty. These are pretty typically used as work trucks out here. I like it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my list just because I think we could fix it. I love wiring. Wiring is something I really enjoy doing. So this one could be a winner. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my videos. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.